Pare, alam mo yung BirdBox, pare?
Oo naman, tol. Sikat na sikat yan sa Netflix, eh.
Pare, hindi yan, pare. Pare, yung BirdBox, pare. May babae doon, pare.
Oo. Tapos, yun nga, sa Netflix.
Hindi, pare, makinig ka. Tapos, naglakbay siya, pare.
O, tapos?
Tapos, pare, nagalit siya, pare.
O, bakit naman nagalit?
Kasi biglang naglabas ng bird yung lalaki, pare.
Pare, hindi naman yan BirdBox, pare. BirdBox yan.
Mali ba ako, pare? Sorry, pare. Pare, eto na lang. Kukwento ko sa yung BirdBox. Totoo na to.
Seryoso, pare, ha? Walang lokohan.
Oo, pare. Makinig ka, pare. May isang babae, pare. Tapos, may kasama siyang dalawang bata, pare.
O, tama. Mas tama yan. Mas tama yan.
Tapos, pare, yung isa nalunod sa dagat. Tapos yung isa naman, pare, sinagip niya yung isa, pare.
Oo, tol. Yan yung papunta sila sa rapids. Yung papunta sila sa bahil ng bulag.
Oo, pare. Ang sama talaga ni Natalie, pare. Pero sinagip pa rin siya ni Mickey Quintos, pare.
Putang ina, tol. O, nanay yan, eh. Shut up na nga lang. Ako na. Welcome to the Nico David Detective Agency. I am your detective, Detective Nico David. Ang detective ng mundo at ng kabilang mundo. Ang topic natin for today ay BirdBox. Kung hindi mo pa napapanood, press pause at makipag-Netflix and chill ka muna dyan sa imaginary mong nobya. Kung mabilis ang kwento ang gusto mo, eto na yon in 3, 2, 1. This is Ate Mallory, artist at emo, kaso hindi siya mahilig sa black. One day nagkaroon ng malawakang sakit sa kuna na mas matindi pa sa Ebola at mas malala pa sa Black Plague. At eto yung sakit na yon, pag tumingin ka, todas ka. Magiging suicidal ka bigla. It only works outdoors, safe ka pag nasa indoors ka. Ang epekto naman nito sa iba, nagiging aggressive sila, affected pero hindi infected. Gusto nila you also see the light. May mga survivors ngunit konti na lang ang natira sa kanila. Si ate, si kuya at si B1 at si B2 na lang. Si baby girl di yun sa kanya. Pwede lumabas pero kailangan may takip sa mata. Terms and conditions apply. Pag tumingin ka, todas ka. Time skip of 5 years. Meron silang narinig sa radyo. Go daw sila sa kanila. Meron daw doon tao kaso sobrang layo. Sabi ni Kuya Tom, tara na, let's go. Sabi ni ate, no. Kawawa naman ang mga baby ko. What if may masamang tao dyan sa kabilang ibayo? Okay, sabi ni kuya mo. One day, biglang may dumating. Mga praneng, laging gising. They want them to see the light. Pero sabi ni Kuya Tom, no. Here I must fight. But for that, I must see the light. So, tinanggal niya ang piring sa kanyang mata and he saw the light. He rescued his de facto kids and wife, but it cost him his life. Rest in peace, Kuya Tom. Kaya sabi ni ate, love you daddy, stay strong ako. I'll find the man in the radio. I must go to the land far, far away. I will bring our kids to safety. I always love you daddy. Daming pagsubok na pinagdaanan ni ate Mallory, pero sa huli, it was a happy ending story. The main question here is, what's killing the people or turning them into slaves? In the book, the vision or what they see are called the creatures. The whole epidemic is called the problem. But in the book and in the movies, they don't really tell you what they are exactly. So, are the creatures really killing / enslaving them? Here is the weird part. It does not kill you. However, it changes your brain's chemistry to become suicidal, much like how a mental illness like depression does to your brain. But unlike depression or any other mental illness, the effect is quick. It only takes minutes before you turn suicidal or become enslaved to it, much like a drug would do. In fact, a recent study conducted in 2018 shows that depression and suicidal thoughts are adverse side effects of taking drugs. The movie offered two reasons. Number 1, natural. Number 2, supernatural. The natural explanation, as explained by Douglas, it is a biowarfare military attack. The second explanation is given by Charlie, basically the end of times or this is the rapture. So, which explanation is the best. The author of the book and the movie actually left that hanging. They left the audience on what the creatures are. They even cut the part out where they actually showed Mallory's creature. This is the greatest mystery of BirdBox, ladies and gentlemen. What is the creature? Is it really even a creature? Who had the better explanation, Douglas or Charlie? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a theory to solve what is killing and enslaving the people of the BirdBox world. I know what is it. You just have to look closely and take a second look. Our first question is, what is the creature? Is it really a creature? Or more aptly, is it a living thing or a non-living thing? If it's a living thing, could it be an animal or an alien? Let's rule out that this isn't a creature or this isn't a living thing. Because in the movie, when the wife of Douglas was about to die, she said, "Mom." It means the creature manifested itself as the mother of his wife. At best, his wife was having a hallucination. Whatever it is manifesting itself as your greatest fear. Then if it's not a living thing, it must be a non-living thing. So the best candidate for it must be a drug, similar to Scarecrow's drug. So Douglas's theory of a biological warfare seems to be the best fit explanation for this. But if it's a biological weapon, it should have been stopped and the survivors would have been living in the outside world under the rule of whoever bombarded the world in the first place. But no, the world is pretty much untouched after 5 years and it's thriving on its own. So if it's not a living creature and it's not a drug, how about let's consider it as a disease? A viral or bacterial disease has to have an incubation period. The incubation period takes time. It does not happen instantly like what we are seeing in the movie. But the suicide are happening almost instantly. So we can rule out a viral or bacterial cause. And it only affects human beings, but not all. The effects are very different. People with a predisposition to psychopathy or psychopaths are not affected by the creature. In fact, they embrace what they are and let other people see the light. In terms of physical, it changes the color of your eye depending on the situation. An eye color change can signify so many things. Like if you get pink eye or conjunctivitis, it could signify a bigger health problem. You could be suffering a viral flu or you might have an allergy to something. In whichever case, two different diagnoses exist. In the case of the creature, eye color occurs when you are affected. So we can consider that the eye color change is an exclusive of the creature, or it's an exclusive when you are affected by the creature. And the eye color change is really inconsistent. Some changes are black, some changes are green, some changes are red. But whatever the sickness is, we just know that it changes your eye color and it is a symptom that you are now affected by the creature. So if it's not a drug and it's not a disease, then what is it then? Ladies and gentlemen, let me present you my theory of what is killing humanity. It's an allergic reaction to light. No, not that light. Let me be specific here. It's an extreme allergic reaction to light particles or photons coming from the sun, such that all humanity is affected but in two different ways. The most common reaction is temporary insanity that leads one to suicide or a recurring reaction of extreme psychopathy. And in order for us to understand this, we have to learn how vision works. Not that vision, this kind of vision. Light particles or photons hits an object. It bounces from an object into your eye. Your brain then translates the image. It defines the color, the shape, or what is it. Now, imagine if you become hypersensitive to these light particles or photons, that even looking at a current camera feed from the outside world from a monitor can be proven deadly. The first thing that happens is the change in physiology. Instead of your pupil normally dilating when light enters to it, it turns to a different color, and instead of what you see as a normal image, what you will see is something that scares you the most, something that will lead you to become insane, that you wanna kill yourself or become a total jerk. Another clue that led me to believe that this is an allergy is the Gary situation. Gary was in control most of the time he was in the house until something triggered his allergic reaction. Then he went full-on psychopath with the eye color change. And who's to say that the insanity brought to you by the creature is not temporary? No one in the world of BirdBox ever managed to stay put for more than an hour after getting affected by the creature, which make this theory ever so fitting. An allergy doesn't need to have an incubation period like a disease would. And you don't really need to manufacture a drug to induce a reaction. All you need in this case is the photons coming from the sun, which we have in great abundance even after the 5-year time skip. In fact, the world looks better off without the pollution that we were causing. The world was thriving because there wasn't any of us to destroy nature. And who's to say that this sudden photon allergy wasn't caused by humanity itself? We are destroying nature every day of our existence with our filth and waste. The only people left are the survivors who can't see the light, and those who are under the spell of the light to bask forever in the beauty of the light and obey till they meet their demise. This is the reckoning of humanity, as Charlie said, and it is the biological warfare, as Douglas said. But the war is not waged by our fellow man. The war is waged by nature, and the sun is its greatest weapon.